everyone, so today we are going to be doing a very exciting video. In this video we are going to be trying some fake makeup again. My freaking poor eyes. Honestly, I'm not gonna lie, like I do get a little stressed when I do these videos just because if something was to happen that would go bad, I just feel like it would happen to me because I am very much like a hypochondriac.
You might get this.
I got it.
This could be a side effect of this.
I got it. You basically just have to mention it, and I got it. So, as you all probably know, Sister James released his James Charles X Morphe palette. It was the biggest hit ever, and he actually did a video where he tried a dupe of his palette that he got, I think, downtown LA? I'm not exactly sure. But I was recently on Wish, as I do, and I saw an ad for the James Charles palette, and also they used a picture of him like from quite a while ago, which is interesting that they would do that, but okay. Not important. But I was like, okay, it might be sort of an old thing to do, but I want to do it anyways. So hopefully you guys are interested to see what a Wish dupe is versus the actual real James Charles X Morphe palette. I'm very curious to dive into it. So basically what we're going to be doing today is the same sort of concept that James did. I watched that video when it first came out, so I don't exactly remember, but we're just going to do the swatches on the arm, and then I'm going to do a makeup look using the correlating colors in each palette and see how different it is. Now, disclaimer, don't try this at home. Fake makeup is literally not safe. It's just not. There's been so many articles of things that they can put in. It doesn't have to be approved by anybody. They can literally put anything they want in it. So it's really not safe. It's actually very shady. So don't buy from them. Do as I say, not as I do, okay? So let's get into this. So just in case you guys have not seen James Charles X Morphe palette, here's what it looks like. It is like a matte with glossy, his signature Morphe. It's got the info on the back. Actually, okay, so 12 months, this is good for, so I'll keep it for 5 years, all right? And then you open it up, and there's this plastic piece that says all of the shade names, and then here are the colors. So, of course, I've had mine for a little while now, so some of the colors are just basically not looking pristine because I've dipped into them, and, like, the palette has some smudges on it. But when I first got it, it was sleek, okay? Now, I'm just gonna quickly go on Wish and see how much the James Charles X Morphe palette from Wish was. Now this one is obviously in the packaging because it's new. My packaging is long gone in a trash bin somewhere. So the James Charles X Morphe palette was $20.19, $12. And just so you guys know, there was an option to buy 18 colors and 39 colors. Now there was no option for James Charles palette to be two different sizes. Like there was just one size, so I got obviously the amount that was in the real thing, but I have no idea what you would get if you did the lower amount of colors. I can just hear James now being very mad that this is even going on because firstly, not safe, secondly, putting his name on something he hasn't approved, thirdly, just stealing ideas. So, and this actually has like very good ratings based on 155 people. So I'm very, very, very much hopeful that there actually is nothing bad in here. But okay, here we go. He's like pretty dark in this. Yeah, they definitely saturated that quite a bit. But other than that, first glance, not having them side by side, very similar. All right, here are the two palettes. So surprisingly, the one I've had and actually used looks cleaner than the new one that I just got in the mail, as you can see on the sides. And I actually have opened this already once, and one of them did in fact break. Flashback had crumbled out of the pan, so I just went and poured it out basically because I wanted to be able to hold it like this, and I thought it would just pour out. So I just went about and poured it out on my own time. Okay, first glance, like the only thing that really bothers me is how like dirty the palette looks. You can just tell it was like, I don't know, pressed poorly, I guess. They look very similar actually. The only thing I will say is like with certain colors, like this one is shimmery, whereas here it's like a very, very vibrant blue. It actually almost matches my nails. And then with like these two colors, they're very like bland. And then for his, they're super like, they're basically pressed pigments. So obviously his is better just by looking at it. Oh, even here, this is a black shimmer, whereas his is like jet black matte. Oh my gosh, my arms are tired. These are heavy palettes. Or maybe I'm just weak. Looking at their shade names, let's see. Well, it's obviously done in a different font. One's bigger, one's smaller. But other than that, the names are the exact same. Wait a second. In James's, hold on a minute, where's the packaging? Because in James' video, this brings me to a whole nother thing, okay? I was wondering if you order a dupe from Wish, you have no idea where it's coming from, versus he, I think, there's somewhere in LA he got it. But his names on the back were Jeffree Star's palette's names. And like, he was like, why do people always get us mixed up? So this is obviously a different made dupe because it doesn't say that. Like on the back, it's got his names on it. So there's multiple people making dupes of his palette. It's not just one warehouse making it, dispersing it everywhere. It's like a bunch. So, but okay, I'm just gonna quickly insert a couple clips of the colors side by side so you guys can see, and then we're going to do some swatches on the arms. It's a good way to see them side by side, but also a good way to test it on my skin before we put it near my eyes. So let's do some beauty shots. All right, so we're going to start off with canvas. So this will be the arm of the fake. Good start. Okay. And between each one, I'm going to wipe off my hands. And then, okay. Alrighty. I will say, though, although those swatches did almost nothing, James's was way more milky smooth. So, there. Okay, now we're going to take ring light. Oh my word, this is awful. There we go. That's more what we're talking about, alright? Oh no, see, I do it every time. Like, I do it so that I twist in too much, and then I, like, can't get them to line up. But, okay, there you go. There's the first line. All right, so this one right here is James's, and then the other one is the dupe. Like, the idea's there. James's is definitely better, especially for, like, the pressed pigments. It's way better. So, okay, let's continue on. All right, here is the second row. So as you can see, like the color difference is very, very obvious. Like James Charles' actual palette is more like reds, burgundies, whereas the fake is very much in the pinks. Like as you can see when I put them side by side. Like it's pretty different, I would say. The color that everybody always freaks out about is this red one. And like, it's not even red in this one. So, All right, there we go. This is the third row. This is like the big pan row. And as you can see, the color's actually close. The only difference is James is better. So James is more pigmented. And also for these top ones that are like shimmery, like this one right here, you can see it has like no shimmer. Whereas the black, where it should be matte, it's shimmery. All right, we got into the fun colors. This row is, honestly, they had the right idea. Just again, James is a lot more pigmented. Just like way more color payoff here. Also, this color I have yet to even dive into, and that is so pretty. Over here, it has no shimmer and like no reflex back. Okay, lots of swatching. Here is the last final round. Again, they had the right idea, just didn't execute it perfectly. Why does that always happen? Like, I get them to just be touching. There you go. Okay, my arm seems all right. Like, I think it's okay. So, we'll get onto the eyes real quick here. All right, we are zoomed in and ready to get into the eyes. One other thing I just want to say is like both the palettes, like the actual one sits really flat and then the other one is like really wonky. So that's just another thing that you are able to decipher which is which. All right, you know I have to start off with Canvas. Canvas is just like a My Nude type of skin color. So I'm just going to put that all over the eye. I did already set my eyelid with a little bit of like Laura Mercier setting powder just because newly an issue has been my eyelids just like full on creasing. I don't know where this has started from. I literally have never had that be an issue for me up until like 2 months ago. So that's really random. And then of course, wiping off the brush, drying it, going to go into Canvas from the fake palette. So we're going to basically divide down the center. So real, fake. I'm gonna close my eyes extra hard on the fake side because I'm scared. Okay, so now I kind of have to actually decide what kind of makeup look I'm doing, which is difficult because a piece of me wants to do something purple, but then another piece of me is thinking red, and then another piece of me is thinking keep it neutral. We're gonna take the shade B, which is basically just like a full-blown yellow. Oh my gosh, I've yet to use this from James. That is so yellow. And I'm just going to push that into the crease. We're gonna use the yellow as the transition color. Also, I'm like miles from my mirror right now, so maybe I should move her in a little. Okay, now B on the other side. Wow, it's actually coating the brush decent as well. Okay, let's see what we can get here. I think if anything, it's just a little bit brighter, but almost nothing. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the Jeffree Star JS6, and I'm going to go into the shade Single. I'm just going to pop that like right into the center like this. I'm really just winging it at this point. Like, we're 2 shades in and I'm already being insane. Okay, while I still have that purple on the brush, I'm just going to go into the shade 518. Oh, sorry, there's some glare. And I'm just going to take it with that same purple on the brush already. That's why I'm not going over onto the other eye just yet. And I'm just gonna gradient that between the yellow and the purple as well, just before I go into the other eye. There we go, so we got like purple, gradient into orange, and now we gotta do that on the other eye. Making sure this is all clean. Okay, this purple is a little bit more shimmery than the other one, and it's not sticking to the brush at all. Hopefully we can get some payoff for this. We're gonna have to work hard for this one, I can tell. Definitely a different color going on there. It almost is a little bit more brown than purple. I'm like digging into the pan and spinning it around like crazy. Like, look, that, and not tapping it off, and I'm still getting like, this is the most color. So I think we're just gonna have to make this work. Almost like a burnt pumpkin color in this palette, whereas the other one, it's more of an electric orange. So we'll see what this is gonna do. Oh, at least it's got some color. Okay. Okay, I'm actually really happy with how this shows such a difference, because very, very vibrant and colorful versus very muted, kind of just like dusty looking. So there they are side by side. I mean, you can make your own judgments. Okay, now I'm gonna do something dangerous that I shouldn't do because I don't have enough talent, but I'm gonna do it anyways. So I'm gonna take the shade Benny, and that's like on almost black but with a purple tinge, and I'm gonna put that on the outside and also the inside, so like right out here, then also in here, because I'm crazy. Okay, and I'm just gonna dust that like back and forth. All right, I'm very scared to do that on the other eye just because I had to go like so close in my eye. I don't really want whatever they put in this fake that close to my eyes, but okay, we'll do it. In the fake, it's more like a less of a dark purple, more of a dark brown. Doesn't look too bad actually though, so let me just get in here. Oh no, we got our first bit of fallout. You just have to work harder for the color payoff for this palette. And I definitely just got powder in my eyes. Call 911. Okay, on a small angled brush, I am just going to take a little bit of Spooky, which is like such an amazing black in James's palette. I've never actually had a black that worked this well. And I'm just going to pop it in the outer corner, just because Benny was simply not dark enough for what I'm looking for. Okay, then the other side, we're gonna take Spooky, which is a little bit more of a shimmery black, but we'll see how pigmented it is. Okay, it's pigmented. Now is it blendable? Ooh, oh no. Oh no, okay. It's not blendable. What the heck? It's like kind of going on like a gel eyeliner. So now we got like a weird moment going on now, and I need to now make it make sense. I'm tempted to use the shade Artistry. Really like that shade, so I might just do it. I'm gonna try on a brush, but I'm pretty sure this is one that you have to use your fingers, so I'll just do that. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. What? Now, this is when I need to stop, because if I continue on, I might do something bad. So, okay, now into the fake, and we'll see. All right, she's cute too. Not as cute, but she's cute. She came to play, but then realized she doesn't know how to play. So for the inner corner, I'm going to keep it fairly simple. I'm just going to go in with the shade Ring Light, which is a really, really pretty, like this shade is really pretty. I use it quite a bit. Pop that right here. The Ring Light in the fake palette is like, has no shine to it. So I hope it'll at least brighten it a bit. I think I'm just going to continue same sort of shades down onto the bottom lashes. So I will just speed that up for everybody because it might get a little boring and repetitious. Okay, there's the eyeshadow for the most part. I'm just gonna quickly go and finish up with some eyeliner and some lashes, and I'll be right back and we can compare and contrast. All right, you guys, so I got the eyeliner, got the waterline, got the lashes, and got the lips on, and now we can take a look, okay? At first glance, there's not much of a difference, but the longer you look, the more of a difference there definitely is. And not to mention, using fake makeup, you're risking it. No, like, you're risking it. I just risked it. I'm still currently risking it, actually. Like, I'm eager to take it off. I really, really love the way James Charles X Morphe Real Palette eye turned out. I have never done an eye look like this before, and I definitely in the future can see myself doing this and actually going out, doing it on both eyes though, so that it's not as weird. I think for sure the biggest difference between the two is this purple color. I believe this was, what is it? Purple shade right here, Artistry, that has like the reflex iridescence to it, I think is the biggest difference between it all. And also the orange is nowhere to be seen. The orange has left. It is not here anymore. I don't see it at all. There's definitely more differences than just that, but those are the two biggest ones that I see. Like there was no blending from the purple to the yellow with the orange. You can't see any of it on this side. And then of course the sparkly purple is non-existent on this eye, which is bothersome because I think it makes this eye. But yeah, I think this video was a lot of fun to do. I definitely suggest not trying this. I suggest not buying the fake palette. If you guys really like this palette, he does a lot of restocks of his palette. I think just to wait on that would be the smartest idea. Or there's a lot of other makeup palettes that probably have similar colors that you could make work before using a fake palette. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was fun to watch. It was a lot of fun to do, honestly. I love having an excuse to try out different eye makeup looks, and I think it was a lot of fun. And I'm very happy with how it turned out. Like, I never on a daily basis would have done this. Like, the video definitely pushed me to do this. But yeah, so I think that's everything I have to say. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give it a like. And also, if you want to see more of my videos, I post on Fridays and Sundays, so make sure to click the subscribe button and click the bell if you want to be notified when I post a video. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!